We are at the Anne Frank Museum in Amsterdam. We can't go inside because we don't have COVID stuff. We tried to get COVID stuff. There's a thing called the, what's it called? COVID Access Pass. And you need to download an app and take a COVID test if you're an American. And we went through all the steps on the first day, but I guess you needed an Amsterdam phone, so we ended up taking the test and we couldn't use it to go anywhere. We have data, we just don't have an Amsterdam phone number. Are you ready? Let's go.
What's your next?
I don't know. So now we'll just walk around in the city a little bit to show you Amsterdam. So obviously this is a super touristy spot because there's lots and lots of people here all over the place. But yeah, so far we've been here for I think 3 days? 4 days? 4 days. And we pretty much just stayed in Amsterdam. We haven't gone to The Hague or anywhere else. The upside is it's a super pretty town. Amy really likes all the bricks everywhere. She keeps talking about all the bricks. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then they have these little rivers.
Canals.
Little canals. Boats on them. You can have dinner on a boat or just take a boat tour, have drinks on a boat. Some people have boat houses. Maybe we'll see some later. But they have a bunch of canals. And yeah, typical Amsterdam. It always looks like this. At least it's always cloudy. Luckily it's not raining. It's rained pretty much every day we were here. But it's got a really, really nice aesthetic look overall. It's like they're getting ready for Christmas. But yeah, we aren't really able to do that much because we don't have the COVID access pass. And it's a lot easier for Europeans to get COVID access passes than it is for Americans because we don't have our vaccines digitized. So theoretically, we have to go get a test every day, every 24 hours. An antigen test every 24 hours. And even with that, like we tried to do it once, even with that, you need an Amsterdam phone. We got through all the steps, we took the test, but they don't, they text message you the results, and apparently the text messages don't come through US phone numbers. So we called them, and they said, do the test again, and use an Amsterdam phone. Another thing you'll notice, obviously, is there's tons and tons and tons of bikes everywhere. Everyone loves to ride bicycles around here. This is another place that, even though they drive on the correct side, right side of the road, the roads are still very narrow, and there's lots of bikes and lots of people. So lots of one-way streets, so easy to get lost. And most of that is like okay with me. The part that stresses me out is there's like no parking. I don't know where you would park if you had a car. So that's why we chose to stay kind of in the city, Amsterdam, so we could walk everywhere. And we heard from one of our group members in Kontiki that you can just take the train, the bus to other places. So they have like good public transportation. Oh, there's a boat. Nice little boat. Those are your boat tours right there. We kind of want to do a boat tour, but again, with the COVID rules, you can't really do anything that's not exposed to outside air. You can still get like food from restaurants, you just they get takeaway or sit outside. And most days it's been raining, so we haven't been able to sit outside too much either, just getting takeaway. But it would be nice to do a boat tour. Maybe if we have time before we leave, we can figure it out. Or figure out how to get a COVID access pass for the last day. But yeah, with a COVID access pass, what they do is if you're going to a restaurant or a museum or a sports event or basically anything social, a bar, as soon as you get to the door, they scan your QR code or they tell you can't come in. So that's what a COVID access pass is. And I guess there's some people in Amsterdam that like don't want vaccines, so there have been like protests for it. But I think it's largely supported. Most people are okay with it. It's just really, really hard for, like I said, tourists that are outside of the European Union without digitized vaccine certificates to actually get an access pass. But there's a lot of like really cool little shops here too. Shops everywhere. They got all kinds of shops. They got jewelry shops, glass shops, art shops, handbag shops. A type of shop for everything. Look at that. Cool. So that's one thing that I like. I guess I just like about city life in general, but I don't know, these shops are more unique. Everything's a little bit different. We went to a rubber duck store yesterday. Bought some rubber ducks. Some overpriced rubber ducks. But it's cool. Stuff like that I think is cool. Let's see. Some other stuff we did. We went to the red light district. Red light district wasn't as happening. Like there wasn't a lot of people there, or I guess ladies. There was only a few ladies. Maybe it was the time of day. Maybe it's just not busy on the weekdays or something. But pretty much what you would expect from the red light district. People standing in windows. Particularly ladies standing in windows.
One of those little terrible libraries.
Oh, nice. They have a bookstore. I guess you take a book, leave a book kind of thing. Some other things to note is that weed is legal here, so you smell it. Not like everywhere, but basically the same amount that you would smell like cigarette smoke. There's lots of little shops. Another thing I'm noticing right now is that like all the windows to the buildings are ginormous. They're huge. Same with our hotel. Our hotel windows huge too. I guess the floors are really, really tall. Maybe that's why the buildings are so tall. I don't know if we have a destination. I don't know if Amy is taking us somewhere or not. She's just walking.
I'm walking, but I'm heading in towards the general direction of the red light district.
Okay. General direction of the red light district. I guess we'll hang out here and walk for maybe 5 or 6 more minutes. The video's not too long. I've been posting most of my videos on Instagram, but Instagram like compresses the crap out of your videos. The quality is absolutely terrible, so I'm trying it a different way. This way the quality should be a lot better. Downside is, I think, well, it's going to be a little harder for people to find it and watch it, but
Yeah, and then the Chinese one.
another little boat tour. But another plus side with recording like this is I get to use my stabilizer camera, so it's not all shaky. So lots of pluses. Don't have to worry about shaky video as much. We'll see after I post this, but that's my theory. And I guess another plus is I could probably do more recordings in the day, because before when I would live stream I would try to do it either when people in California are awake in the morning or at night, so it would be either really dark or extremely early. And if I do it like this, I won't have to worry about doing it at a certain time. So on top of a bridge.
Break time.
Break time.
Chocolate break time.
So yeah, she brought chocolates. Puccini chocolates. You pick this time.
Okay. This one.
This one's crunchy.
You pick that one. I think it's caramel.
This is not what I was expecting. That lanky dog over there.
I know, he's so skinny.
That one's okay. I don't think I really like it that much with dark chocolate. It's like dark chocolate.
Yeah, it is dark chocolate. And it's not like I know, it's a different kind of caramel in the middle.
Yeah, it's not like a smooth caramel. It's like a frothy caramel. Yeah, but they got shops for everything, so we went to a chocolate shop. But obviously one downside about Amsterdam is, even though it's really pretty, it has shops everywhere, it's also really expensive. I don't know if we found like a cheap place yet. Expensive to stay, hotel-wise, and to eat, and all that stuff. So that's why we're only here for a week. Also, I'm gonna try to go to like a non-city place after this. Next is Barcelona, but after that, Yeah, so we actually might be going to Girona, Spain afterwards. I was gonna watch for bikes. They'll come out of nowhere and nearly run you over. But yeah, this was Amsterdam. So maybe I'll do another part 2 later on. Hopefully you guys are interested in part 1. My little commentary. Usually I try to do these when we're going to see something specific. Like we would have done it at the Anne Frank house, but we couldn't go inside, so. I don't know if we're gonna have anything specific to show you in Amsterdam, since we are locked out of indoor activities. But yeah, so we'll see you guys hopefully another video here in Amsterdam. If not, then we'll see you in Barcelona. Bye bye.